welcome to FiddleHed Fiddle Lessons. Now I'm going to show you the tune Farewell to Whiskey. It's a sweet, sweet tune. I think you'll like it. I'm going to play the whole thing and then kind of at a mid-tempo, and then we'll learn it together, note by note, putting together a few notes into small phrases, bigger phrases, and then putting those phrases together to get the whole thing. Very step by step. And here we go. I'm going to play the whole tune. I think I'll do 2 A's, 2 B's. Alright, let's get started. It's in the key of G. So I always like to suggest that you play the scale of the tune. So you can play a G scale, 2 octaves. I'll do it somewhat fast. Alright, you can go even further if you like. Alright, and play that with variations, rhythms, slur patterns. Just warm up, even if you don't do variations. Just get it in your fingers and your ear. Alright, so the tune's going to start open 3 on D. And then going to A1. And then 2 short notes on A string. Actually, yeah, open 1. And then a long A. Again. And then we're going to add 2 D1s. Again. Alright, that's the first quarter. Let's play it a few times in a row. I think if you do that, it'll help you get the rest of the tune more easily. So let's loop it together a few times in a row. Alright, good. Thanks for doing that. I think it'll pay off. You might want to even stop and do that some more on your own. Alright, so the whole second quarter. Okay, second quarter starts similar. Alright, so because you practiced it so much just now looping it, that much should be pretty easy, right? You already know that. But now we're going to do this. 3, 1, 1. Alright, so the whole second quarter. Here's again. here's the first quarter. Second. So now what I want to do is add a little pickup note to the second quarter, just a first finger to kind of lead into it. Just a little lead in, pickup. Now I'm going to play the whole first half using that little pickup. So here we go. All right, let's move on to the third quarter of the A part. It's going to start on E and go open 1, low 2, open. Okay, again. And then we're going to do 2 long notes, 3, 1 on A. Putting that together. And again. Followed by starting on A, low 2. So we have some short notes, low 2 on A, low 1 to 1 to open A to D3. Those are short notes followed by long A1. Building the third quarter. And that was preceded by this. Then we do. Listen to the whole third quarter. Let's add a little pickup to it. We're going to add a A3 pickup. Like that. So A3. Here we go again. And again. Okay, it's kind of a hard part. I recommend carefully just learning that. And you may want to pause and practice that right now on your own. Okay, good. And now we're going to do the fourth quarter. Again, starts kind of like the beginning. A little bit different, but rhythmically. I'm going to play the whole fourth quarter. I'm going to start open D. Those are quarter notes, longer notes, and then 1 open on A, then D3 open A, and then A1, D3 twice. Again. Okay, good. That's the fourth quarter. Now, I encourage you to make sure you know each quarter on your own. So if you're unsure of any part, why don't you pause, rewind to the parts you don't know, and review them. Practice them right now. So now I'm going to play the entire A part, and I'll just play it slowly with a little beat, and try to play along if you can. And if you can't, just listen to it and then rewind and eventually try to play along. Remember that listening is practice too. Here we go. All right. Such a nice song. Let's move on. The B part will be it'll be a little easier to get because the third and fourth quarters of the B part are the same as the third and fourth of the A. All right. Right? So, let's just start the B part. I'm going to start it with the pickup, actually, because I think it's... actually, maybe not. I'll add the pickup later. So we're going to start with this on A, 3, 1. And then on E string, E low 2. So and then back to A1. That's a good little piece. For beginners, that might be a good piece to practice, to loop. Thanks for your patience with that. If you do practice that way, you'll be able to learn anything, all right? And you can really, each of these tunes you can use to like explore the world with. You can take this one little thing that we just practiced and try it in different places instead of start it on the D string to practice it there. And then that way you're practicing the notes in different strings, but your ear is really expanding. Start on the G. Put them all together. All right. Not everybody likes practicing that way. I do. I think makes practice and the technical things that you have to do to get better so much more fun. You do it by kind of being creative with the tunes you have to work with. Okay, so back to what we're working on. And then we're going to go A low 2, low 2 1, open, and then D 3. It's kind of like deja vu all over again. That's been used in the third quarter already of the A part. So our whole first quarter of the B part is okay, and then we're going to add a pickup now. We're going to add A low 1 to low 2. So here we go, the whole first quarter with the pickup. I'm going to count it in now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Good. And then we do the same pickup to lead to the second quarter. So that much is the same of the second quarter as to the first, but now we're going to go to A3. Okay? and then that's followed by on E, long notes, open 1, low 2, 3, A3. That's open E, 1, low 2, A3. Okay, now listen to our whole second quarter of the B part. Here it is again. One last time. Okay, the first quarter was this. I'm now going to play the whole first half of the B part. If you get this down, you have the whole tune. Alright, here we go. I'll count in 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Alright, so definitely review that right now. Pause the video, rewind, listen to that. Make sure you got it, practice it on your own right now, because if you do, then the rest is just synthesizing the parts you know. So, as I said before, the second half of the B part is the same as the second half of the A. So I'm now just going to play the entire B part very slowly. Count you in 3 and you come in on 4 with those 2 pickup notes. 1, 2, and 3, and... done. Then so you can play the tune and in that way say farewell to whiskey. Or you don't really have to say farewell to whiskey, you can just play the tune. Okay. See you next time on FiddleHed. Have lots of fun fiddling. Bye. Thanks for watching the video. Love you.
Excellent.